Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. And why are all the Chinese stocks making huge moves this morning? And what does ADR mean? You see it after it lists the name of the company. That's how you know it's an overseas owned company. So we're going to get into that in a second. I'm going to go over my gap scanner with you. Looking to trade momentum this morning, but it's just all Chinese stocks that I don't have any desire to be trading. And they're already up so much in the pre-market because of what happened in the overseas market over in China. So this is why the Chinese stocks are up so much. Overseas was up 9%. That is a massive, massive move. It was coming from, just look at the last month of trading. This was up at 25,000 and then just tanked to 18,000. That is just a very, very big market crash over in China. So why was the market up 9%? Some of the news coming out of China. So China has stated that the country will implement market-friendly policies. So they noticed, how bad their markets are doing, and they had to come out and say something. Also, China and the US, they were talking on, Chinese listed companies in the US, and those talks have progressed positively. If you guys have been following any Chinese companies like Baba, Didi, Pindu, all these stocks have just taken an absolute drumming in our equity markets, also over there in overseas. So coming in this morning, this is what my gap scanner looks like. And all I see is ADR, ADR, ADR. I don't care to trade any of that. That's not something that I'm going to find, especially with the floats over here, in the trillions of shares. That's not something I'm interested in. And that is all the volume, and every single gapper is ADR. So what does ADR mean? ADR, going over here, means American Depository Receipts. Okay? An ADR is a security that represents shares of non-US companies that are held by a US depository bank outside the United States. So, they're allowed to list their stocks on our exchanges, but Chinese stocks have been very difficult to trade for a very long time. Not just right now, going back forever, Chinese stocks have always traded very sporadically because you just never know what their government is going to, pull at any time. Now, those comments were, great this morning, whatever. They're going to try to help their market out. But what else were they going to do when their market was down over 30% in a month? They had to do something. The only thing is, a lot of these companies, and we could just go in here to KE Holdings. This was downgraded by JP Morgan, cuts it to underweight, cuts the price target to 750 from 22. A lot of these companies, JP Morgan downgraded it, calls it uninvestable. This is Pindu. So, a lot of this move up 43%, up 40%. It may be where we see the market sells these off, kind of, fades them and sells into this strength. You know, for people that couldn't get out before, this was just trading at $7, $10 a share. So, you know, I just see a lot of issues right now with trading this pre-market. You know, until I see something that is not, you know, ADR, I'm going to just be sitting on my hands as far as trading momentum goes. I can't do much with this. The floats are too high. The moves aren't big enough. I just can't do anything with this. Look at this. This is DD. I mean, how do you trade something like that? You know, so was I looking to short some of them? Yeah, I was looking to fade some. But, you know, they're holding up so far because if we look at the overall market is doing very, very well. So, you know, that's also helping keep these up. It is what it is at this point. And, you know, taking 3250 on the day with 3 trades on the micro E-mini, not super happy with the lack of, you know, momentum, the lack of, you know, anything that looks good this morning. The market's already up so much. We're going to be coming into resistance on the overall market. So it could be a day you have the Fed today, which is huge at 2 o'clock, policy statement, going to raise rates 0.25%. They've already told us that. It's already in the market. And we just have to see how the trading goes from that. At 2:30, Powell is going to be speaking. That is going to be something that can really move markets depending on the words he uses. A lot of computer algorithms listen to the words he says and then trades on it. So it could be a day to, you know, watch the market from a distance, you know, take some profit if you can, and don't start chasing things and trading in ways that you're trying to seek out some opportunities. Let those opportunities come to you. If you don't trade today, or if you take a small profit like I did, it is what it is. There's always tomorrow. There's always Friday. There's always every single day in the market. The market will always be here. So don't chase anything. All right. So that's it for me, guys. Just coming on here very early in the morning to give you guys an update, the gap scanner and everything else. So I will see you guys back on the next one. Take care.